Accountability is harsh. Being held accountable is an act of generosity and compassion. It is a gift that someone gives us to correct our wrongs, unlearn, and do better for the sake of our own growth. It might be uncomfortable, but it's worth the discomfort. I love that quote. It is so true. We're all accountable for something. We're all leaders of our own destinies, and therefore you need to be accountable for your actions. We need to be accountable to ourselves and to others. I will explain more in this video. You cannot delegate accountability. Accountability is something that must be accepted for that person to feel accountable and to have them take ownership. Stay tuned to the end, as I will put out there why I will be accountable for you, to you, my wonderful viewers, and to myself. So what does accountability actually mean? Saying that you're going to do something and then actually doing it, i.e. take action, is a pretty good thing to say. Its success or failure depends on how you tackle it. That means you're accountable for both of them, that is, success and failure. If you say that you're going to do something, then to the best of your ability, then you make sure that you do it to the best of your ability. If you fail or you don't get it right first time, try again. Learn from the mistakes. You must hold yourself accountable for your actions. The problem of accountability is that we think of it in terms of being external only. But there's only so far the environment can go in changing behaviour. So let's talk about the two different types of accountability. I've mentioned external accountability. This is other people hold you accountable for doing something. For instance, as a personal trainer, my clients are not only accountable to themselves, but to me. In other words, they turn up for a session and going to follow the plan that I have given them. The key to successful accountability is finding the right kind of support. Friends and family are always a great start. However, their ability to help you achieve your goals can be limited if they don't know how and when to push you. That's where I come in as a leader in my day job and as a personal trainer. Muhammad Ali claimed to be the greatest, and maybe he was. But he wouldn't have got anywhere without Angelo Dundee. All the great sportsmen and women have that support from their coach or manager. So the other type of accountability is your internal accountability. This means you're accountable to yourself. This can lead to self-respect. What matters to you? I am going to turn up for that session and work out hard. I'm going to work out 3 times a week. Or I'm going to stop wasting money on stuff that I don't need. All simple examples. But for all of them, you would better make sure that you do them. Just think of the power and the pride that you will have. Doing something is holding yourself accountable. Saying you are going to do something about it just doesn't count. You've got to do it. Another way of putting it is self-improvement. You need to be accountable to yourself if you want to improve yourself, whether that's fitness, nutrition, sleeping habits, learning a language, starting a YouTube channel, or learning to decorate, or whatever it is you decide. You need to act, and you need to act now. Never stop learning. I'm 61. I'm always learning. You need to hold yourself accountable if you want to get on. You must be more accountable to yourself than to others. You will make mistakes, but that is fine. Learn from them and move on. You must be consistent. It doesn't matter if it's hard. Embrace the hardness. If it's hard, do it. If you don't feel like exercising, do it. I have lost count the number of times I have said to myself, I'm too tired to go to the gym. But boy, oh boy, do I feel a sense of pride, a sense of achievement when it's done. I was accountable to myself and I acted. Everybody puts false barriers in front of them. Of course, you need to be realistic. If I have an illness whereby I can barely get out of bed, then I hold myself accountable by resting and recovering. Linked to accountability is credibility. I must be the part and not say one thing and do something completely different. For instance, if I say do this routine when I can't do it myself and cannot demonstrate that I can do it myself, then I have lost credibility. This is also linked to leadership. You need to lead yourself. You need to hold yourself accountable. Own up when you have done something wrong. How am I going to hold myself accountable to my wonderful viewers on YouTube and myself, of course, for the purpose of this video? I have just returned from a wonderful 2-week holiday to the Greek island of Corfu. It was brilliant. I did exercise 3 times each week that I was there, so that was good. Where I didn't do so well was with my nutrition and alcohol intake, but that's fine. I was on holiday and I had a great time. It was a break from normal life, and we all need that. None of us are machines. Now I'm back, I'm going to hold myself accountable by shedding those extra pounds and that extra body fat that I gained. I relish the challenge. I want that internal accountability. I want to be accountable to you and to myself. I want to show you my progress. I want to prove that I can do it. I will not let 2 weeks of joy stop me from achieving my goals. In fact, it's all part of helping me to achieve my goals. I am going to take responsibility. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I am not perfect, but I am working to be my best self. You can have results, or you can have excuses. I think the message from this is, if you're on holiday or vacation, as many of you call it, don't worry about having those cakes or the extra food and not exercising as much as you did and having a couple of drinks more than you do if you drink at all. Don't worry about it. Holidays are meant to be fun. But now we're back to real life. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I will be putting updates now and again to show you my progress. Please, hope you do follow my progress. Hope you like this kind of video. If you do, please find something on my channel that you might like. Please like, subscribe, and do all the wonderful things that YouTube wants us to do. See you again soon.